Okay, hi everyone. So let's start with today's daily session. So today we had 5 MCQs. Some of them were a bit tough. So let's solve quickly. Okay, within 5 minutes. Probability of getting a head on a biased coin is 0.3. So it is a biased coin. That is fine. So it means probability of head is zero point 0.3. Probability of tails is 0.7. If the coin is tossed 5 times, what is the probability of getting 2 tails? So this is a question of binomial distribution, right? Probability of heads, let's call it success, is zero point 0.3. Probability of failure is 0.7. And we want n is what, 5. We want probability of 2 tails, but we are calling heads as success, right? So 2 tails means we want 3 heads, so we want 3 successes. So we can just use formula directly. So what is it going to be? NCx into p raised to x into q raised to n minus x, which is 5c3 into 0.3 raised to 3 into 0.7 raised to what, 5 minus 3. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, there was some disturbance. Yeah, so 0.3 raised to 3 and 0.7 raised to 5 minus 3, 2. Right. Okay, so let's do it on calculator. 5c3 is 10. Uh, 0.3 raised to 3, how do we do that? 0.3 into and then 2 times equal to. So just whatever it is, into 0.7 into 0.7 into 10. So tell me the final answer. It should be 0.1323 if you check. 0.1323 is the correct answer for this. Check if you have got it. Okay. Next. Second. Okay. Select correct statement. If x is the independent variable, we will need regression line of x on y. Understand? X on y means x is dependent on y. Okay. So that means obviously x is dependent variable, not independent. So this is a wrong statement. Not correct, right? So this is wrong. If x and y have non-linear relationship, the regression lines will give inaccurate results. That is correct because the correct statement. Because regression works on correlation coefficient R, and R works only for linear results. Right? R works only for linear relationships. So if it is non-linear, then the results will be inaccurate. So this is the answer. Regression lines coincide if R is equal to 0. That is wrong because they coincide if R is equal to 1. They are parallel. They are perpendicular to each other if R is equal to 0. Last, regression can be used to predict exact volume of rains based on last 10 years data. Now, exact is wrong because it can only give us estimate. We don't know what is going to happen in future, right? So this is also a wrong statement. So this is our answer, option B. Okay. Next, third. For a Poisson distribution, probability that x is equal to x is maximum when x is 5 or 6. What is the variance of this distribution? Understand, probability is maximum, they are saying, when x is 5 or 6. That means this is nothing but mode. And if you know, mode of Poisson distribution is m and m minus 1 when m is an integer. Right? When m is an integer, it is m and m minus 1. Both are modes. So obviously m minus 1 is 5, m is 6. So variance is also m. 6 is the correct answer for question 3. Okay. This was a bit tricky. Right? Next. In a binomial distribution, variance was found to be exactly half of the mean. Okay. Variance is NPQ, mean is NP. So they are saying variance was half of mean. Okay, so if we cancel NP and P, that means Q is half, right? Q is half, that means P is also half. In next line, they have given N is equal to 6, right? And find probability of getting at least 4 successes. At least 4 means what? We want 4 or more than 4. So probability that X is greater than equal to 4. Now n is 6, right? That means we can find probability that x is 4 or probability that x is 5 or probability that x is 6. Right? So we just have to add this. Let's do it quickly on calculator. X is equal to 4, x is equal to 4. What do we do? 64 into half raised to 4 into half raised to 2. Now understand, half raised to 4 and half raised to 2, that is going to be half raised to 6, right? So you can just write it for on calculator to avoid it. So 0.5 raised to 6 plus 65, again that is going to be 0.5 raised to 6 plus 66, again that is going to be 0.5 raised to 6. So 0.5 raised to 6 you can take common, and then whatever is 64, what is 64? 15 plus 65 is 6 plus 1 into 0.5 raised to 6. That is going to be our answer. So let's find that 0.5 raised to 6 into 15 plus 6 plus 1 is how much? 22. So 0.34375, option B is the correct answer, 0.34375. Okay. We can use some shortcuts to get the answer directly. And last, sum of all page numbers of a book was found to be 11,282. However, it was later found that page number 2122 was torn from the book and was not counted in totals. What is total number of pages? Understand, this 11,282, that means this does not include 21 and 22, right? So let's add it, 11,282 plus 21 plus 22. So what is the actual total? Let's check that. 11,282 plus 21 plus 22. So actual total is 11,325. Now we know that pages of book are 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n, right? What is sum of first n natural numbers? N into n plus 1 upon 2. So let's just solve this directly, or now we can go by options also. Okay. So put 120 in place of n, 165, 158 and 150. Okay, so obviously here it is marked, so you know 150 is the correct answer. But let's check 150 into 151 upon 2, that is 11,325. So this is the correct answer for last question. Okay. Again, this was a bit different question, so understand it properly. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. If you have any doubts, let me know in comments. And for more daily MCQs like this, join the Telegram channel which is given in the comments. Okay. Let's talk about today, because in this way we'll cover nearly around. Currently, I'm taking 5, but I plan on taking 10 MCQs every day. So around 200 to 250 MCQs every month. So that is going to be around 1000 MCQs till your exam. So that is very good for practice. So do attend it every day. Okay. So let's stop. Bye everyone.